Song was a state during the Zhou dynasty of ancient China, with its capital at Shangqiu. The state was founded soon after King Wu of Zhou conquered the Shang dynasty to establish the Zhou dynasty in 1046–46 BC. It was conquered by the state of Qi in 286 BC, during the Warring States period. Confucius was a descendant of a Song nobleman who moved to the state of Lu. Origin. After King Wu overthrew the last ruler of Shang, marking the transition to the Zhou dynasty, the victor was honor-bound by feudal etiquette to allow the defeated house to continue offering sacrifices to their ancestors. As a result, for a time Shang became a vassal state of Zhou, with the Shang heir Wu Gen allowed to continue ancestor worship at Yin. This practice was referred to as Wang San Ke. However, after King Wu's death, Wu Gen fomented a rebellion and was killed by the Duke of Zhou. Another Shang royal family descendant, BC.It, was granted land at Shangqiu, where the capital of the new state of Song was built. A sign of its descent from the Shang is that the Song in its early period followed the succession principle of agnatic seniority, rather than agnatic primogeniture like the Zhou. History. In 701 BC, a political marriage between Lady Yong of Song and Duke Zhuang of Shang, a leading warrior, empowered Song to manipulate the administration of Shang. In 651 BC, Duke Wan of Song died, leaving the district to be ruled by Duke Xiang, who reigned from 651 to 637 BC. He was considered a hegemon by some, but was unable to maintain that role. He eventually fell to the troops of Chu. In 355 BC, Dai Ticheng, a distant relative of the ruling royal line and once a minister of Duke Wan II, managed to usurp the throne. In 328 BC, Dai Yan, a younger brother of Ticheng, took the throne and declared himself to be King Kang of Song, with Ticheng murdered or exiled. The king was ambitious and had succeeded in beating troops from Chu, Wei and Qi and annexing Tang. However, the kingdom was finally annexed by Qi in 286 BC, with troops from Chu and Wei serving on behalf of Qi. Qin, which had been an ally of Song, refused to intervene for strategic and diplomatic reasons after being convinced by Su Dai from Wei. Su's predictions were proven correct and Qin benefited from the downfall of its former ally. The philosopher Mozi references this state in the chapter Obvious Existence of Ghosts, in which he mentions a number of spring and autumn annals, including those of the Zhou, Zhan, and Qi. The spring and autumn annals of Song has not survived. Rulers of the state. Unless otherwise indicated, the ruler is the son of his predecessor. BC.It, brother of the last emperor of Shang, Daixin. Weizhong, younger brother of the above. Duke of Song. Duke Ding. Duke Min-I, ancestor of Confucius. Duke Yang, younger brother of the above. Duke Li, son of Duke Min-I. Duke Shi, 859–831. Duke Hui, 830–800. Duke Hai, 799. Duke Dai, 799–766. Duke Wu, 765–748. Duke Shan, 747–729. Duke Mu, 728–720, younger brother of the above. Duke Shang, 719–711. Duke Zhuang, 710–692. Duke Mintu, 691–682. Duke of Song, assassinated less than 3 months after accession. Duke Wan I, 681–651, younger brother of Duke Mintu. Duke Xiang, 650–637. Duke Cheng, 636–620, Duke of Sòng, younger brother of the above, assassinated less than 1 month after accession. Duke Zhao, 619–611, son of Duke Cheng. Duke Wen, 610–589, younger brother of the above. Duke Gong, 588–576. Duke Ping, 575–532. Duke Yuan, 531–517. Duke Jing, 516–451. Duke Zhao, 450–404, great-grandson of Duke Yuan, possibly 468–404, making him one of the longest reigning monarchs. Duke Dao, 403–396. Duke Xiu, 395–373. Duke Wan Tu, 372–370. Ticheng, Lord of Song, 369–329, descendant of the 11th Duke. Dai Yan, Lord of Song, King Kang, 328–286, younger brother of the above. Descendants. Confucius was a descendant of the Dukes of Song, as are his descendants, the Dukes of Yansheng. The title of Duke of Song and Duke who continues and honors the yin were bestowed upon Kong by the Eastern Han dynasty because he was part of the Shang dynasty's legacy. This branch of the Confucius family is a separate branch from the line that held the title of Marquis of Fangsheng Village and later Duke Yansheng. Song in astronomy. Song is represented by the star 8 Ophrah, Zuchi in the asterism left wall, heavenly market enclosure.